So I have the S PSB speaker sub-series 1 powered subwoofer. It kept blowing the fuse like on itself. The fuse is 0.8 amps for 230 volts. It's double that for different voltage. Just be aware of that. So the problem with it was it just kept blowing the fuse inside of it after running for a little bit. The caps are really fucked. That was the problem. A lot of them were like leaking. That one's bigger than Kim Kardashian's ass after the surgery. Yeah. So, I measured out all the replacements. A lot of them. So a lot of these are still fine, but they're the same brand. So I'm gonna replace them as well. This was from early 2000s, like 2006. So if you have a similar model from that year, I would replace the caps or at least open it up to have a look. The screws, the way you open it, it's all the screws around there. They're all chipboard ones, all the same size. Be careful undoing them, putting it back in, because it is going into like particle board. So eventually you're gonna defret it. Like I would leave it open. Like at the moment, I've got the rest of the sub in my bedroom with a bag over it. With those thermal pads, I'm probably gonna use actual good quality thermal paste for the MOSFET tree and whatever the fuck they are. Those are all the capacitors I need. With them as well, these spade connectors, where are they? Oh, sorry. The spade connectors are pretty dirty, so I'm going to sand those. Your ones might be the same. With a lot of the caps, like the ones over here, now normally with caps you can go a high voltage as long as it's the same capacitance. That is a 50 microfarad. That is a 30. That's, where was it? That one, yeah, they're both 22 microfarad. That one's 35 volts and that one's 50. So they could have used that there, but my guess is they probably have a certain reason for it. So I'm going to get the exact same voltages, and I would recommend you do the same. Probably being paranoid, but the way audio equipment works is kind of magic, the way they get it to sound good. So yeah, another thing when you put it back together, that's foam here as well. If there's even a pinhole going into it, it lowers the sound quality a lot. So just really make sure it's nice and sealed. Like honestly, if this foam was degraded or broken, I would probably put silicone on it or something like that. Yep, that if it keeps blowing the fuse. Another thing, if this is like too fucked, I've seen people do it where they get the speaker wires and put it directly into those pins, those ones, and they just power it through the amp instead of using the powered like amplifier in this. So as long as the speaker diaphragm's fine, then at the very least you can use it if you have a good enough amp that can actively power them. Little video on that. Again, if it's the same similar model, I'm sure it's the same sort of stuff from the early 2000s. You can see how bad some of the caps are. Again, a lot of those are the same brand, so they're probably the same batch and shit. So I'm just going to replace them all.